Hello everyone. This video will be going to cover 0 by 1 knapsack problem implementation part. So this is one of the experiment in our lab syllabus. So now I'll explain you the sample code to write 0 by 1 knapsack problem with an example. Now we'll trace this code with this example. Okay. The example what we were discussed in the other video explanation, theoretical explanation, the same example I'm taking to trace this code. Okay. Now let's start it. So n equal to 4, m is equal to 8, and these are profits and weights. Now here I have taken the profits with 0th value, w also with 0th value. That indicates it is what? The null. For placing 0 item, I don't have any profit. For placing 0 item, I don't utilize any weight. So this is what the no item has been placed. This is what if I place the item of 1. These are what? x0, x1, x2, x3, x4. If I place one item, then the profit is 1, then the weight is 2. In that way you have to understand. Right. Now, so here I have taken for loop I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to n. That means I am talking about the objects. Objects I started with 0 and I ended with n. N value is 4. Now, so here w value also I have taken. W also has started with 0. These are what w values. And w values should be goes till m less than or equal to m, which is 8. Now you may ask a question, why the reason you have taken 9? Though when you are specifying m is equal to 8, how can you take 9? Now I have started with the 0th value. So that's what I'm going to take the array with P5 by 9 size. Okay. Now, so W plus plus. Now, so here to make this values in these values, to make this values, I'm running this loop. When I is equal to 0, W is equal to 0. That means I am at this 0th object. When it is 0th object, if I double equal to 0 or w equal to 0, any value is 0, then k I w is 0. So that means all these values are 0. Now, else if, when it is else if, when I value is not, any one value will get failed. Let's see. So w value will be going for 1. So then also I value is 0. So any one condition is true. So the entire row will be get true. Now I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1 means first object. W value is 0. That means the case is what? I is equal to 0. W is 0. I is equal to 1. W is 0. Then this case means where we will go? I value is 1. W is 0. So when any one value is true, then the value will be 0. So it is 0. Now I value is 1. W is also 1. So this condition will get failed. We'll come to else if block. What is in else if block? Else if block, weight of I less than or equal to W. Weight of I is what? Weight of first object is what? 2. Less than or equal to W. W is what? 1. Is it less than? Yes. Is it less than? No, it is not less than. 2 is greater than with 1, right? X1 weight 2. Actual weight cell is 1. It is not less than. So that's what we will go to this. What is this? K of I by W value is equal to K of I minus 1 W. K of I minus 1 is what? I minus 1. That is 0. 0 at the W. 0 at the 0. That is what this value will be 0. Now again your I value will be the 1. W will get increased. Now we'll come to this W of 2. That means weight of 2. So I is 1. W is 2. Now again loop. I is 1. W is 2. Condition fail. So we'll come to this. I is W of I is what? 2. Weight of first object is 2. And the weight what you can see over here is 2. So condition true. When condition true, you have to calculate. you have to calculate the value of this. How to calculate the value? That we'll see. Now, I am going to calculate 1 comma 2. My first object, and in the weight weight value is 2. Weight cell is 2. Now, the formula is what? Max of P of I. I value is what? 1. So, P of 1 plus K of I minus 1. I value is 1. 1 minus 1. And W minus W respective item weight. Actual W value is what? 2. Actual W value is 2. 2 minus. Item value is item weight. Item is what? 1. Item number is 1. Weight of the item is what? 2. 2 minus 2. Comma. Now, again, Ki minus 1. That is K 1 minus 1 of 2. Now, so P of 1 is what? P of 1 is 1 plus 1. K 1 minus 1 is what? 0. Comma, this value is what? 0. 1 plus 0 is what? 1. 1 comma 0. That means 1. 1 K of 1 comma 2, 1 K of 1 comma 2 value is 1. So update here 1. Okay. Now, so again you have to calculate. I value is 1. Because still you complete 9, I value remains same. This is outer for loop. Now, so inside of the for loop, W value will get increased by 1. That is, now this time W is 3. So again you have to calculate K of 1 comma 3. Okay. We'll calculate K of 1 comma 3. What is formula? K of 1 comma 3 means what? This one. WT of I. Weight of the item. Weight of the item is what? 2. First item weight is 2. Less than or equal to W. W is what? We are at 3. 3. 2 is lesser. So this formula again we have to implement. Now the formula is what? Maximum of P of 1 plus K of 1 minus 1 and 3 minus 2. 3 is what? The weight. WT item weight is what? 2. Comma. K of 1 minus 1 of 3 is equal to maximum of 1 plus 0 comma 0. Now again it is 1. And now this time the values are what? I'm just writing from the before 1, 0, 0, 1. So you got here what? 1. Correct? Now, if you apply the formula for all the values, it gives all ones. You can calculate. You'll get all ones. Now, again, outer for loop. I value got incremented because we reached till 9. So, I value got incremented. So, when I value got incremented, what I value is 2. Placing of second item. So, when you wanted to place the second item, now again loop runs. I value is 2. I is 2. W is 0. So, any 1 is 0, then value is 0. Then it is 0. Now again, W is incremented to 1. I is 2. 2 and 1. Condition fail. We'll come to else if. Else if. WTI is what? 1. Item of 2. Item 2 weight is what? 3. Item 2 weight is 3. And W is what? 1. 3 less than or equal to 1. Condition fail. Now this loop will get run. So what is this loop? The value, what value you have to place, which is 0. So in turn, all these two cells will be 0 error. Okay. Now, so again you have to calculate here 2 comma 2 value. That also will get 1. And now you have to calculate 2 comma 3. So what is the value of 2 comma 3? That again you have to use this formula. If you apply this formula, value will be 2. So I am just directly writing all the values. But you have to trace this code for remaining values. I have shown you for one value. For all remaining values, you have to trace the code. Then you can understand. Now, let's see this one, that here in this, when I wanted to, in this code, we got all the values till the last item, placing of last item. Now, if by chance, for this example, it is not happened, but there are chances that 8 profit, the maximum profit can be occurred in this cell also, or the maximum profit can occur in before cell also. If it is so, you have to write a condition wherever it has happened to be a maximum profit, correct? So for that we'll write a logic, we'll continue to write the logic, that is, if Kij is equal to Ki minus 1j, that means whatever value you got in this, if the same value has been occurred in the before cell of I, that means if you got I fourth object, if the same value has you got from third object, then if both values are equal, then that value has to get placed and you have to decrease the value of I. Else case, if it is not happened, then I is equal to 1, I minus minus, and j is equal to j minus wt of I. And you have to run this loop, you have to run this condition for all the items. That's what I'm putting in the loop. I value should be greater 0 and j value should be greater 0. This loop has to be run for all the values of items. So this is your implementation part of 0 by 1 knapsack problem using dynamic programming. Thank you all.